Hi guys, it's me Dinithi. So this is the second video of the series of designing an e-commerce web application, and today I'm going to talk about how I program the user sign-up process including input validations. So this is my sign-up page and let's create a new account. But before entering my details, let me click on the sign up button to see what will happen. Oh, so it's asking me to enter my first name. And let's click on the sign up button again. Oh, so now it's asking me to enter my last name. And let's enter my email address as well, but only the username without the @ symbol and the domain. And sign up. Oh, so it says this is an invalid email and it's so obvious why. So let me correct it. And let's enter a password that has only 3 characters. And sign up. Oh, so the password must be between 5 to 20 characters. Okay, so let me change this. And when it comes to the mobile number, it must contain 10 characters. So not 71234678 9. And gender female and sign up. Okay, so now it says success finally, which means I've created my account successfully. And I must say that you don't have to click on the sign up button after each and every time you enter your details. You can simply enter all the details at once and then sign up. I just wanted to show you guys the errors, and that's why I clicked on the sign up button so many times. So let's get into my code. So this is my sign up section and I've done some changes. So over here, as you can see, I've added this div as the message box that shows us whether it's a success or there's an error. And down here, I've removed the options for the gender and added this part that includes both PHP and HTML. So let's see what this is. Require connection.php. By using this code line, I've included this connection.php file to this index.php file. So let's see what is this connection.php. Usually a web application like this, an e-commerce web application, has multiple data entries by various users to the same database at once. This might cause data overload and function failures. So I've used this singleton pattern and created a new file called connection.php dedicated to connecting with the database in order to prevent such type of errors I mentioned earlier. So over here, I've created a connection between my database and this PHP file. So this is the host name, username, password, database name, and finally here's the port. Okay, so now let's look at our database. So here's the user table, which contains everything we entered when we were creating our account. And these are the other tables: city table, district table, gender table, province table, and user has address table. There's nothing in these tables except the gender table. Here I've added the genders. And moving back to my code, over here I've written a query asking for all the columns from the gender table. And over here I've asked for the number of rows that the result set contain. And then I've created this for loop. So if a certain result row fulfill these conditions, I fetched that row as an associative array using the fetch assoc function, and I assigned it to this D variable. Then I've used this option tag to get the options for the drop down in the sign up section. And over here, I've used the ID in the gender table as the value and the gender name as the visible option. And also, I added these IDs to these input fields because I want to link them to my JavaScript file. So let's go to my script, and this is the sign up function. I started the function by assigning these input fields to variables using getElementById function, and then I created this new form and appended these variables to my new form using form append. Since I'm planning to use Ajax method, I created a new XML HTTP request and assigned it to this request variable. And down here, I've used this open and send methods to send the request to the server. Open method specifies the type of request. So over here, I've mentioned that I want to use the post method to send the request. And over here, I've mentioned that signup_process.php is my server location. And by mentioning true, I've stated that the request should be sent asynchronously. And I've used this code line to send my form to the server. So this is my sign up process. I started this by storing the values I got using post method to variables, and these are the validations. Basically, these are the conditions one must fulfill in order to create their account successfully. So the conditions are like the fields cannot be empty, names must contain less than 50 characters each, email address must be a valid one and must contain less than 100 characters, password must contain between 5 to 20 characters, mobile number must contain only 10 characters, the first two digits of the mobile number must be 0 and 7, the third digit can be one of these numbers, and then it can contain 7 more digits from 0 to 9. So if any of these conditions become true, you will get the assigned error. But if all the conditions are false, then they search whether there's another user who has the same email address or the mobile number. That is what this search query over here do. If one found, then they'll let us know that there's another user with the same email or mobile. Then we have to use another email or a mobile number to create our account. But if there's no one found, then the condition becomes false and we can create our account. And then we get the registered date and time from the server using this datetime function. And here we have specified our time zone. And in this line, we set the given time zone to the datetime object. And over here, we have specified the format we want our date and time to be. So it's year, month, date, hours, minutes, and seconds. And finally, the server inserts these data to the database and we are done. Then they send us the response text as success since we've done the job successfully. And moving back to my script, over here, as you can see, if we get the response text as success, then they'll show us the message success, otherwise they'll show us the error. So now let's create a new account. So first name Dinithi, last name Deraniyagala, email address dinithi2022@gmail.com, password 67891, mobile not 71 2349876 and gender female and sign up. Yep, success. So over here in our database, when we refresh this, yep, so over here as well we can see the record. So now let's try making a different account using the same email address. So Dini Pereira, email address dinithi2022@gmail.com, password 789632, mobile note 715896321, and gender as male, and then sign up. So it won't let us make the account since there's another account that has the same email. So yep, that's pretty much it. So in this video I discussed about the sign up process with validations. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope to see you all again. Goodbye.